everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. One key thing to watch today will be the battle in the trenches. The Colts have the best rush defense in the league, and they're going up against the Bengals, who will try to avoid becoming one-dimensional. For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And we welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium, which opened back in 2008 here in the Circle City of Indianapolis, Indiana. Tonight, we wrap up Week 11 with a good Monday nighter between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row. Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Here come the Bengals now to take over, and they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. He's got good size. We know he's tough to bring down running the ball. That also carries over to the passing game like we saw there.
And at his size, how'd you like to try and stop him on that angle route? He's coming out of the backfield, breaking sharply, catching the football. It's going to take a lot more than one guy, most likely, to bring him down. That was a nice game.
And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. Big run on the opening drive, and they better watch out for this guy or it's going to be a long game.
Back when I played in our scouting reports getting ready for games, we put stars next to the guys that we thought were the key players on the other side. There should have been 3 or 4 stars next to that guy's name.
Fighting through. And this time they're able to bottle him up as they'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
One thing I know, defensive coaches love it when they don't have to invite their players to the party. This strong safety, you never have to ask him twice to help in run support. He's going to arrive and in a bad mood.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. And now this offensive unit, we get a look at their starters. They put up good numbers last week, looking to carry that forward.
Yeah, Brandon, they saw the numbers from last week. They expect to at least replicate them. They think that they can put up bigger numbers this week. They are a confident bunch.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. It'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback. the very, very talented Andrew Luck.
And Andrew Luck's skill set is absolutely fantastic. There's not anything that he can't do as a quarterback on the field. But I also think that he absorbed a little bit by osmosis some of that great bloodline. His father, formerly a quarterback in the NFL as well.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And oh, his first carry, he loses the football. And the Bengals grab it.
To put it mildly, that
point after here coming up. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And here's the offense today that hopes to get off to a strong start. So 2nd and 10 here. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. And the defense comes onto the field for the first time, and it is a unit that struggled a week ago.
So they're looking for a fast start, Brandon. Can they create a turnover early? Can they take the ball away? That's what this unit's looking for to get back on the beam.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. The Colts send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Fielded at about the 28. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Bengals take possession. So now the Bengals. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. Defense sinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. And he's got his man on the comebacker. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves. So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter. 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. Clock on 3rd down. And he's got his man on the out route. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he takes it in for a Colts score. score game.
Could not block that one any better. Everyone was accounted for, and a great surge by the offensive line.
Scenario here as we get back into the action. It's a 1st and goal with the ball at the 1-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Holding offense. A penalty is declined.
A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. So we would have figured that one to be 3 points in the bank, but this game... So late 2nd quarter, this offense with the football trailing by 3. Can they get into range and tie it, or maybe get in the end zone and take the lead into intermission? They go play action here on 1st down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Second quarter, this offense with the football trailing by 3. Can they get into range and tie it, or maybe get in the end zone and take the lead into intermission? And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23.
Holding offense.
Yeah, that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down, if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send the blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
Illegal block in the back. Offense. Still 1st down.
Watch left, watch left, watch left. Stop right there.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. And on 2nd and 10 now. Now a play fake, and it's Luck. Throwing left side, it's complete. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Are you looking forward?
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
So now a 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs. He'll drop to throw. That's complete. It's Gordon. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. And they'll run it here. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. 6 yards to go here on 2nd down.
Let's go.
And they'll go on the ground. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
Now back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. 23 yards on the play. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's had a big game tonight, and while no one's going to be overly concerned about that last play, you also know that the offense coordinator does not want to see that happen again. They want to get back to doing what they've been doing all game long.
And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14.
And as we've seen throughout this season, it's no picnic trying to score touchdowns against this unit. They're ranked #1 against the run. But it's also difficult because it's not easy to throw the ball against them either.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
Here we go. 3-19.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but
coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this 3rd down stop in the 3rd quarter? Now it's Luck off the bootleg. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the hurdle. Oh, that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Gets it to Gordon. The 20. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Josh Gordon with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the 4th. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC?
Run after catch, and he...
The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. Fourth quarter, close game. Third down, here we go. A nickelback added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. He's going to float this one deep right side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Their big-bodied receiver with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. One receiver left, 3 to the right. Here comes the D swarming to the line. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there for the Bengals. 44 yards.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. That makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd. This one's getting good now. 4th quarter, tie game. This defense looking for a huge 3rd down stop.
Here we go now. 3-19.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down. Looking to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
And it feels like the fade. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go. Luck looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It goes for a gain of 10, and it's a... And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Back to throw. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. And with this guy, I don't know that you're surprised when he has back-to-back games like this. He just keeps excelling.
What I like about him is that every year, he doesn't settle for being one of the best in the game. He tries to make himself better.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
love the excitement we've got going here. They just scored the touchdown. They're down by 1. How much fun is it now to figure out the power?
This defense looking to preserve the tie and try to keep this offense out of field goal range here late. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Well, timeout on their side here. In fact, a lot going against them. They do have a small glimmer of hope.
No one likes to play extra football. They want to go for the win right now.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now it's locked. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it. And got his man complete. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Lock. And he floated one out there incomplete. So we saw a lot of points. Overtime comes. The defenses, they clamp down.
Rather amazing, isn't it? Because would you have even thought that we'd get to overtime after what we witnessed for 4 quarters?
Not at all.
And have 0 points on either side? Not a chance, right? And somehow it happened. We always talk about making adjustments. Maybe both defenses took 4 full quarters in order to get an adjustment. Got 1 good period in for both defenses, and now they go home. You buying tonight?
I thought it was you. I did last week. I did the last 2 weeks.
Oh, I was trying to go for 3.
Dinner on you, my good
Trying
man.
to go for 3.
Nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the first half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guys on the other side of the ball. They were winning at halftime, made a few adjustments. And you know what else? They didn't lose their confidence in their ability to play. Because a lot of times you get beat down in the first half, it gets ugly in the second half. They've come out with a new resolve and a renewed determination. Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
Now they go screen. It's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
The 13 yards that time at a first. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. They'll look to throw now on first down. Throwing the slant pattern here, complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a pretty little juke move there, but not a ton to show for it afterwards as he's brought down. Second down to the offense, needing 5 yards. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
And on 3rd and 3, they decided to go with a dime package.
Yeah.
6 DBs.
Yeah, you're right. They got 6 out there. Back to throw. That's complete. It's Gordon. Past the 20. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. As the fans exit back out through the turnstiles, not happy looks on their faces. Feel like they probably let this one slip away at home in overtime.
I would agree with that, and their unhappiness hurts the guys at the concession stands on the way out, right? Not stopping to buy something for the kids. They just want to get home. But what a dramatic way to finish this bad boy off. I mean, this game was dramatic all the way through. That's why we got to overtime. And then to go ahead and finish it this way, the fans streaming out unhappy. But the team that came in here and won this one on the road, they sprinted to their locker room.
And speaking of buying things, dinner.